going to do is I will take any leftover funds, and instead of putting it into influence, since I've built up some influence, I'll put it into research. And the first thing I will research will be go with weapon damage. So I'll keep it the same as I'll keep it what it is for now. Construct a forge if I want to get a military insight. If I want to get an insight. So let's see, my home system is here. And I'm building nothing at the moment. Forge. Give me a labor insight. It would increase labor generation. Costs 250,000, and the upkeep is fairly small. I've never built this before. It takes 10 minutes. Jeez. Let's try it. I'll build it up here. Doesn't really matter where you place your buildings. Citizens will start producing around it. Unpause the game. Okay, so let me pause it real quick again. So I'm here in the blue, and green is in the middle, purple is here, and it looks like orange probably has this left hand of the dumbbell. Taking a quick look at the diplomacy screen, we can see that I am behind in points. I'm average in everything, so influence, my military strength, and my territory is about average compared to everyone else. No one has a strong military, and green has a strong territorial score, which seems odd. Unless he has a lot of planets. The computer has a lot of planets in these systems, so that's what territorial means. Let me unpause. My ship's just traveling to explore, and I have to try and get my bearings here from where I left off. I think I was in the middle of producing a I was in the middle of producing a fleet so I can take out some of these remnant forces around the area. Let me turn on some of these sidebars. I like all the sidebars turned on. Okay, so I have 2 scouts. Where's my other scout? Where's scout? Oh, there he is. What's he doing here? He's just here. I think because I was gonna come here and take out that remnant fleet. Okay. So let's see what the vote says. Orange wants to host a galactic senate. Okay. So hosting a galactic senate on one of our worlds gives us greater power and esteem. If the vote started by the action passes, the targeted planet will become host for galactic senate building. This adds bonus influence generation and causes all votes to gain +2 increased support. That's a pretty good card if you're playing the diplomacy game. Every time a distant site is selected, the cost of the card influence generation benefit increases. Unpause it. So I'm not going to do anything yet. There's only one vote for it, and it looks like Empire 3 attached a rider. So attaching a rider will allow, if the vote passes, he'll gain leverage against that empire. Oop. Okay. Let me... I think my fleet is slowly being constructed here. Yeah, slowly adding more ships. And I have to level up my home planet again, so I need a ton of resources. I need a food, tier 1, and 3 tier 2s. Can't go here. Ton of remnant forces there. I need some tier 1 planets. So it looks like Empire 4 is against it. Interesting. Okay, green is starting to expand into my territory, which I do not like. So I may have to take that planet by force, or I can annex it. Annex system. I need annex planet. Once my fleet finishes, I'll go down here, zip down here, take some of the, kill that remnant fleet. Let's see. I don't have a plan here, but somehow I can see this stuff. So these are my planets with population. These are my planets with labor. Okay. So I don't have any unused planets at the moment. Green is really level 3. Okay. Let me capture food resource. It's over there. It's water. Food is there. Lots of food and water here also. I'm gonna colonize this planet. Okay. I'll start getting some tier 1s. Building some beam ships. Let me see. Tier 1's available. Let's see my scout. It looks like I still have my scout. Okay. So FTL. What was that? 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. Okay. Let's see, any annexed? Nope, nothing yet. I'm not sure if that passed or not. I probably should have been keeping an eye on that. Almost finished. Kind of. Ships. Partially colonized. Okay, so I'll have this planet export food. Export your food to my home planet. Once he gets food, I won't need this food resource. So I need some tier 1 planets. It's not a tier 1 planet. Can't go there. Too much remnant forces. What are you doing? You trying to colonize my planet? No, I don't think you can do that. I don't think anything's gonna happen here. Oh, I do need to take out this force. That's what I was working on. So 2.7k. Okay. Pretty sure mine's It's not that much stronger, but after I get my beam ships, I should be good. And some upgrades. So, no, nothing yet. Favors is okay. Named Flagship's a decent card, but it's already been bought. I do have Named Flagship, but I'm waiting to use that for a larger fleet. A lot of my money is not being used, so I should use it to build more fleets. It looks like I'm probably going to end up going to war with green, which is bad because they are the most powerful. They have a strong everything. So, I'm going to build another fleet. Let's build the Titan after the Forge. I think this thing's finished. It's finished. So let's have Teal over here. Okay. Nothing yet. There's Annex Planet. So I think I'm going to generate influence. I would like to get that planet. Purchase the card. Negotiate ×4. That's pretty nice, but I can't afford it. Oh, okay. I can probably purchase this. Okay. So these should be engaging. I think we'll win this battle. They've been wasting all of their supply attacking my ships. And then we'll get some luxury tokens. We'll gain negotiate cards. Ooh, that'll be helpful. That'll be helpful for our battle in order to annex this planet. Oh man, they are really taking me off. Green is really killing me here. I would like to just go to war with them, but I have a bad feeling that I would lose. So right now I just need to play it cool. So, the forge is almost finished. That will give me a control computer. Not yet. Oh, it is free, but I want to save it. You will stay there. Forge has been built. Okay, nice. And the forge does... that increases labor generation. Not sure why it's red. Maybe that's just how it looks, so... which is fine. So labor insight. So I got a labor insight. But I don't have any projects that require labor insight. So that's pretty much useless. They're scouting out all the systems. They might colonize behind my base here. Now, I'm thinking about playing the diplomacy card soon. I have very little influence. It would be nice to have better influence. Let's start colonizing tier 1 planets. These are not. No, it's just fruit. Water, water. Tier 2. Grain, food, food. Food, water. There's a tier 1 planet, titanium. Which will increase labor if I export it to my home planet. Siege ship, okay. Siege ships are the AI remnant forces. Will fly over every now and then, and they'll leave artifacts and whatnot. Don't want to use that. Ancient embassy, no, I don't have any energy to use it even. Let's send my carriers. System. My scout is still alive. I only have one more area to explore. I don't like what he's doing here. He's keeping an eye on these. He might take the tier 3. What's he doing here? Sending ships over here, which I don't know is a good idea. I'd be surprised if he can take anything in here. There's a lot of remnant forces, so he might have destroyed them. I'll send my scout over to check. Okay, how's this looking? There's a remnant force. But it's out of the way. And I could easily take them out. Colonize. Take out the remnant forces. Actually, just move right here. Let's see what they're doing here. Okay, so green is sending ships to here. They're going to get that. Their ships are being destroyed. Man, green is really taking over here. I don't need that as much. Chemicals, I would really like that. Let me try. I might be able to do it. I'm going to try to annex a planet. I don't have too much influence, so I might not be able to annex that planet. Okay, we'll see what happens. Now, in order for this titanium planet to start producing, someone support me? Okay, someone's supporting me. Oh, no, they're just attaching riders. Let's see. There's a lot of remnant forces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a very powerful remnant force. All the rest of these are pretty weak. That one's moderately powerful. So I might be able to annex that successfully. He's lost his influence. It's okay. So in order for this to grow, I need food and water. I have plenty of food. I'll be able to get a food planet here. Now a water planet. Let's see. I should go and take that out. I don't have. There's a water planet. Colonize you. Okay, you, I'm just going to send you regularly moving. It might take a while. I'll keep my scout ship here. Some orange. Who is orange? He's just scouting. Okay, it's not an issue. not fully recovered yet. Oh, yeah, you are. Okay. We've lost a couple guys. Fly back to the home system to replenish, and then we'll go out and take out some more remnant fleets. Teal. Okay, we're getting some pretty good influence. I'm going to annex the system, it looks like. And nothing else I want. Or annex the planet, I'm sorry. So now it's my planet. But it looks like it's being attacked. Or it looks like I'm losing it because I don't have a fleet there. Uh-oh. Change course. Okay, it's going to have to go both ways. I don't know if I'll be able to get it. We'll see. So green is taking all these planets here. What's calling as that? My water planet is working on it. Food. Silver resources, decaying planets. Why are you decaying? Because you have no food and water. Ah. Okay, so I didn't have to send my ship there. We will have unused food, and I'm gonna have unused water very soon. So I'm gonna automatically is it decaying still? Still is decaying. I'll auto import. Let's do this manually. Export fish and export water. So it's no longer decaying, and I have a tier 1 planet that's producing chemicals, and that'll give me +3 research pressure. So I do want to export that to the home world. Yes, and that'll give me research when they produce research buildings. For now, it looks like they had a media center, and that's about it. But my homeworld will start producing. Yeah, my homeworld will start producing. I think they're labs, markets, factories, bases, universities, in order to